Good afternoon, welcome to your latest weather update from the Met Office. So it'll be another dry day for most of us today with plenty of sunshine around. High pressure is still sticking around through the rest of the weekend, but it's low pressure out towards the north that brings weak frontal systems across the UK, particularly into the start of the new working week. High pressure eventually slips away towards the northwest, but it does leave us with a northerly flow, particularly through Monday and Tuesday, so turning a little chillier in places. And low pressure never too far away out in the Atlantic, so bringing something more unsettled through the second half of the week. Back to this afternoon though, and it was a cloudy start across eastern parts of Scotland this morning, and it can continue to be quite cloudy here through the rest of the day. Outbreaks of rain slowly sink their way southwards as we go through Sunday afternoon, but it's Northern Ireland, western parts of Scotland and particularly southern and eastern parts of England that will see the best of the sunshine. Maybe one or two showers developing across the very far southeast, but it should be staying dry for most places. I'm feeling pleasant again in that sunshine too. We could see highs in the south of 14, 15 degrees, but it's likely to be Northern Ireland that sees the highest temperatures today, maybe 16 or 17 degrees. Not feeling quite as warm though under all that cloud and rain, particularly in the far northeast. Through the rest of Sunday, the cloud and rain slowly continues to sink its way southwards, turning much cloudier across the UK overnight and into the early hours of Monday morning. Southern and eastern parts of England perhaps holding on to some of those clear skies into the early hours, and Northern Ireland and western parts of Scotland generally staying that little bit drier too, but it's southern and eastern parts of England that's likely to turn the chilliest overnight. Temperatures here dropping into the low single figures, perhaps some rural frost in places, but not quite as cold under all that cloud and rain. Particularly across parts of Scotland, we could see temperatures dropping only into the high single figures. But it does mean, though, that Monday starts a much cloudier day across the board, particularly compared to the weekend. Still some brightness across the very far southeast through the first part of the day, but that sunshine turning quite hazy through the later part of the morning and into the afternoon, with a cloudy and damp day for most of us, particularly compared to the weekend. This rain not turning particularly heavy, but definitely turning much greyer than we've seen over the past couple of days. Northern parts of Scotland definitely brightening up through the afternoon as well, so there should be some sunshine here too, but a slight brisk northerly breeze makes it feel a little chillier. Temperatures on Monday, a little cooler across much of England and Wales due to all that cloud and rain, but it's parts of Scotland we could see highs of 14, 15, maybe 16 degrees, so feeling warm in any sunshine away from the breeze here. Through the rest of Monday, those outbreaks of rain and the cloud continues to push its way southwards, so turning generally drier and with some clear spells across parts of Scotland overnight Monday and into the start of Tuesday. But for much of England, Wales and Northern Ireland, it'll be a cloudy end to the day and a cloudy start to Tuesday as well. There'll be plenty of showers around through Tuesday and Wednesday, but temperatures slowly recovering to average, although there are hints of that low pressure returning later in the week. But make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can find out more about that closer to the time. Bye-bye.